17th position in the second division. It's so tight, Barnsley know they must win their home games, starting today against Southend United, who've astounded many folk by following up successive promotion campaigns by putting themselves in contention for a place in the new Premier League. Gareth Williams, last summer's signing from Aston Villa, gets a chance in the number 3 shirt because of Charlie Bishop's suspension. Well, they tried to play for offside there, and it could have backfired on them as O'Connell tries to get the better of Austin. Still is here, O'Connell, threads it inside. Archdeacon. Here comes Banks, he can hit them, and it takes a deflection, and the first exciting moment of the game, really. But Ian Banks whipping the shot in there, and it took the meanest of deflections off the defender. Sanson was beaten, but it also beat the upright. Knocked out by Taggart. Tilson came... Oh, it comes out to Archdeacon. Barnsley really struggled to put their game together, and Graham gets his first touch of the ball for a long time in sending Curry away down the right. And he's just somehow contrived a way past Powell. Once he's confronted by 4 more and gets a shot in, and that is just about the first shot on target in the entire game, I would think, from David Curry. He's having a real battle over there. Just look at the number of Southend players surrounding him. They know of his menace, and he does the right thing in shooting, but can't beat Sanson. This time it's Edwards underneath it. Banks picks it up for Barnsley. Finding Williams. Banks once more. He did have one good shot, and now he's found O'Connell inside the penalty area. That was good play. O'Connell's turn, wins a corner for Barnsley. Off Edwards. So Owen Archdeacon with Barnsley's corner, the closing minutes of the first half. It's going to come out for Archdeacon. An intelligent effort. It's a goal kick. But Archdeacon, who's got 1 or 2 goals recently, not quite sure whether he was attempting to chip it over the top or just slide it in somewhere inside the near upright. Curry sized up his option and then found Robinson, and that's where the best work has come from Barnsley, and this cutback produces a corner for them. Off the head of young Edwards, who's been highly impressive in Southend's defence. Archdeacon will swing this one in with his left foot, and that's more troublesome for Sanson, who can't hold it. Poked away, and it's still bobbling around here, and eventually it's up in the air and cleared by Cornwell. That's the nearest Barnsley have really come. So Southend get the second half kicking. Tilson straight away dispossessed by Smith illegally, so a free kick for Southend United, the club that's playing in the second division for the first time in its 85-year history. It's taken them that long to get this far, and now they have a free kick in the first minute of the second half, which Butler takes, and it's not a bad one. Taggart got it out. Cornwell, a chance to shoot here, and Cornwell takes that shot off the upright. And what a start that would have been to the second half. The most exciting moment of the game so far, and unlucky for John Cornwell. Butler's free kick. Taggart get up there to knock it out, and then Cornwell managed to drift inside Graham and hit the shot well, and it flew off the upright. Now Smith. There's 3 men up the middle in a centre-forward position. Not enough width about Barnsley. Again, they look for offside, and there was none forthcoming that time, so Banks is able to go and play a good ball in. O'Connell should score, and the goalkeeper Sanson spread himself well. Curry now can't get past Butler, and that's the best chance probably that Barnsley have had. It was an open opportunity for Brendan O'Connell. He just couldn't take it. Credit Sanson, the goalkeeper. O'Connell looked as though he'd handled that ball, but the referee was close to it and decided that it was an accidental handball, I fancy. So Kerry drifts in field. Still Kerry. Might try something now. David Kerry! That deserved a goal, and it nearly broke the crossbar in two. And that really showed just how menacing Curry can be. Archdeacon's trying to get it. Curry's here again inside the penalty area. Tried to cut it back, and it's laid back for Sansom. But David Curry, very unfortunate. You could see exactly what was on his mind as he scythed his way across the edge of the Southend penalty area, beating the first man, beating the second man, sizing it up, and really cracking in a very good shot. He was unlucky not to register his 7th goal of this season. Barnsley's record signing, £250,000 from Oldham Athletic. In his second spell at Oakwell, of course. That's going to be a free kick. And how the game would have, well, it needed it. Would have lifted it. We've 27 minutes left, though, for either side to contrive a goal. And that's Butler trying, and it wasn't a bad effort either. It dipped over the top of the Barnsley crossbar from Peter Butler, who hasn't scored for 11 months, but that was a very ambitious effort, but a good try. Well, one goal might be enough today for either side. Jones knocking it back for Austin, and the young right back canters on into the penalty area. This is good work from Austin. He cuts it back, and oh, it's spooned away. The chance was there for Andy Sussex probably to win the match, because the feeling is that one goal might be good enough for either team here. Austin could hardly have done better. Into the penalty area he goes. Just as it was going dead, he managed to cut it back. Sussex swung the leg and hoofed it over. That's a bad back pass from Austin, though, and that will encourage Barnsley. Gives them a corner, and that was nervous defending. And this is swung in, and Smith's coming for it. There's the header from Mark Smith, directed directly at Paul Sansom. And a rather lunging miss by... Oh, it's given Tilson a chance for Southend, and Butler has come to save his side as Jones played Tilson in. Barnsley were really spread-eagled. Sansom had made the stop at one end, and when Jones played it in, Tilson looked to be favourite. Butler was ever so quick off his line. Corner given. And it certainly would be a crushing blow to Barnsley's hopes if they were to lose here today now. And Butler's there once more. And then they can't force it through. And it's Saville's clearance to Curry. And Curry now has got the wrong side of Powell, but the defender's quick. Curry might play his man in. This is the chance now for O'Connell to win it for Barnsley. He scored! A goal for the Irishman, Brendan O'Connell. Beautifully laid on by David Curry.